It's finals time, baby. Best of three. 61% of the chat says Astral beats Moon. We're loading in here. Moon already with the opening goal the second we join in. Moon leading the tournament with 22 total goals versus Astral's 12 goals. We'll see how it goes. Moon already with the opening goal, 35 seconds in. Tries to pop it over Astral. Astral challenges. Do we have any credentials here? Any tournament win? Nope, just nothing. No little titles, nothing. Moon goes for the double tap, too low on it. Going to wave dash to grab the corner boost, maybe try to keep pressure, or he's going to take it back to his own back right corner and try to set up an air dribble. Astral's not going to challenge in the air. Very smart. He gets one touch. Tries to land him 50. Goes in Astral's favor. He's going to get possession. Plays it all the way to the top left. Very good placement. Moon goes up for the touch. Gets it and hits it right past Astral as he's landing, as he's trying to, I believe, go for boost. So Moon with an early 2-0 lead. Kickoff goes to Moon, but possession goes to Astral. He might be able to set up his first, real offensive push here. No, Moon's just staying right on him. Goes for the shot. No good. Hits it too high. Grabs Astral's own corner boost. He's trying to boost starve him. He's got double the boost Astral has. Astral gets a touch. He's going to wait for Moon to touch it and go for mid boost and then try maybe to get a power shot as Moon goes for the boost. Doesn't get power on it. Unfortunately, grabs Moon's corner boost. He has the boost advantage. Grabs the mid boost as well. He can easily catch this and set up some kind of push here. Moon will have boost, but he can pop it up early. Pops it up as Moon does the fake challenge. Ooh, that's not going to be good. Moon might get a shot here. Moon pops it way in the air, knowing that Astral's not going to have a lot of boost. Goes for the squishy save, gets the save. Moon going to go for the mid boost here. Astral pops it up. Moon gets the touch. He's going to have to get another touch, or else it's going to get 50'd in the net, and it gets scored by Astral. Cuts the lead to 1. Nice goal there. Nice little 50 by Astral. Nice little big body play. Moon wins the kickoff, but once again, possession goes to Astral. Is Moon going to challenge off the wall? He's going to fake challenge off the wall. Astral going to kind of lose control of it there. He could jump up early and try to shoot this, but Moon is on it. He's going to get one touch to set up the power shot, or just the normal shot. I had a feeling he was going to crush that ball, but he didn't. 3-1 lead for Moon in game 1. Astral going to have possession. Moon going to fake challenge. Makes Astral panic flick. He could go up now. Oh, I would have, me personally, bro, I'm double jumping and hitting that ball and scoring. I'm kidding. I'm not like that. I'm a dog shit champ too. Moon's going to pop it up. Doesn't use a second flick. Just kind of touches it into the net. My voice was not ready to commentate. Throat's already hurting, but let's get it. I don't care. Moon wins the kickoff. That could be in. Oh, I was going to say if he follows it up, but he didn't. Astral going to miss. Going to grab the boost. The challenge. Ooh. A rare overcommit for Moon there. That is his first blunder of the game. That was his first blunder of the game right there. But he built up a 3-point lead. Now has a 2-point lead. He built up a good enough of a lead to, be able to make a mistake here and there. If he done that when he's down by 2 or 3 or whatever, then, or even tied, then it hurts him a lot more than it did. But it could hurt him in the sense that it gives Astral some momentum, so he's going to go for the corner boost. He's going to catch this. Maybe popped it up a little bit too high, but he's got control of it nonetheless. He's going to wait. Pops it up. Goes for, I believe, a bump. I believe he went for a bump there. Now he's just going to go for the air dribble. Moon could challenge aggressively here. No, he does not. So Astral does not go off the wall. Instead lands. He's going to try to get it back on his card. Doesn't get the height he was looking for there. Moon has it on his car. Oh, he's going to look to... Ooh, that was nasty. That was almost nasty as hell. If he would have got that. Whoa, Astral. He overcomes for that. Now Moon's going to land on it and score it. Wow. Just a bit of poor positioning there from Astral. It happens. It happens to me way more than it happens to these guys. Astral, he should have bumped him and shot it. He should have bumped him before that, but it's alright. Moon's just going to go for it. He's going to grab that mid boost, probably grab the corner boost as well. Gets demoed, but Astral doesn't have boost to do anything. He could take it up the right wall if he gets the good spawn, which he did get the good spawn. He still didn't want to take it up the wall. Pops it up. Going to be off the backboard. He goes up for another shot. Moon's going to get it. Astral could catch it here. He does. Pops it up. He's not going to have a lot of boost to work with here. Moon going to get the backwards flip into it. Control it. Take it up the wall. Going to use his second flip. Doesn't change the shot much. Astral almost gets a save, but it's no good. Almost. The good hustle there. Almost gets the save. Slows it down. Gives himself at least a decent chance of saving it, but unfortunately, could not do it. Moon's going to go back, grab his corner boost. Astral is popping it up again. Gets the flip reset. Doesn't get the touch, though. Could be a good 50 here for Moon, and it is. He's just waiting. I jump off and flip into it early, and he forfeits. Damn. Here we go, game 2. Oh, we're on Salty Shores. Ooh, interesting. Moon. Why is this not in director? Is it in director mode? I think it is. Let's check. Yes, it is. Sorry about that, guys. And Astral gets the opening goal 12 seconds in. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Astral gets the opening goal very early into the game. He doesn't go up for that. He could grab this mid. Yep, he's going to take it back. Maybe look to set up an air dribble. Where is Moon? Moon is at midfield. Could get a flip reset. Doesn't use his flip. I don't think he got it. Goes for the bump. Oh, and it's in. Wow. Astral might be help easing the nerves of the 2 people that bet on him to win this finals, because I'm irrelevant and there was only 4 people total that voted on the prediction. Remember, Astral is favored to win this. 61% of the total channel points were placed on him. So let's keep that in mind. And Moon has already won game 1, but he is facing a 2-goal deficit here in game 2 with a minute. We are a minute into the game. Moon is yet to score. Astral pops it up, almost gets perfect placement. That probably was low-key perfect placement, but Moon just gets the save or the touch. I don't know if that was on target. Goes for the bump and gets it. Wow. 3-0 lead for Astral. This game is the complete opposite of what just happened in game 1. That's interesting. Grab that corner boost. He's going to look to pop it on his car. Pops it up early. He can land under this and just score it, but he misses. All he had to do is let it land on his car and drive it. He didn't need to flip, but he did. And it's going to cost him a goal. Oh, my God. Bro. See, fuck, man. I tell people all the time in that situation, you don't always got to flip into it. You can always, if you know that they're not getting back, just let it land on your car and then shoot it. You know what I mean? I have a viewer named Zanes that I tell this to all the time. Just take your fucking time. He never does. He always panics and flips into it as fast as possible. There could be nobody on the field 85 feet close to him, and Zanes is still gonna panic and flip into it and try to score it as fast as possible. Anyways, let's get back to the game. Astral's gonna get another goal though. He goes up 4-1. Interesting there. And now it is Astral with a 4-1 lead. I believe Moon had a 4-1 lead last game. Astral going to take it up the wall. Gets given a golden ticket for a free goal here off the kickoff. He gets the flip reset. Oh, God. Was that a double flip reset? Damn. I didn't get to see because it switched cameras. I didn't get to see if he used the first flip or not. God. Moon gets the touch, goes back, grabs his corner boost. Astral going to get one more touch on it here. The 50 goes in Moon's favor, but Astral's going to get the boost. Moon could demo or just go for the ball. He does. He grabs the corner boost. He needs to grab the other corner boost, and he needs to challenge early. He needs to turn around and go for that. Beautiful. Goes up the wall. Astral not going to challenge. He's going to wait. Gets the double flip reset, and oh. Right where it needs to go. Wow. That's crazy. Moon can fight back here. He's going to get another goal. Oh my. He missed. He can score it. Wow. No way. Wow. He kind of had to go up for that, though. It happened so fast. He kind of had to go up. I'd have to rewatch that to decide if he could have taken it slower, but I'd say maybe he could have. But he's going to get the goal anyways. And he's now down by 2. So we're a little over halfway through the game. A little bit over. We're 3 minutes in. There have been 8 goals scored and Moon's down by 1. Oh my god. Moon is fighting back. Somebody cue the fight back meme. Somebody cue it. Oh my god, the kickoff goes to Moon. He can get this on his car and flick it early. He doesn't. He stops. He could have probably got a flick on that, but it might have been a bit risky, but he probably could have got it and scored. Instead, he grabs corner boost. He turns around. He could play this quickly here, but instead he gets it on his car, which honestly is probably the better play. Astral misses the boost, but he gets the 50. Now he has boost. He could easily get power here, but he doesn't. He takes it up in the air. He's going to land on it. Pops it up, and it's in. Wow. Nice shot there by Astral. Composure to land under it and then dribble it a few feet closer and then score it. Moon could have another chance at a kickoff goal here, but Astral, beautiful touch. He doesn't have boost. Moon should know this. He could easily backwards challenge this and it'll go straight up in the air, but no, Astral does have the forward momentum, so maybe not. That's why they call it a 50-50. You never know what way it can go. Oh, Astral gets the touch. He needs to bump Astral, I would have said. That probably might have been the better play there. Going to take it up the wall. He's got to move quickly here. Astral going to go for the pinch, and that's going to kill. That's going to kill about 5 seconds. That kills a decent amount of time, which killing 5 seconds at this point in the game is very important. But Moon's down by 1. Oh, I'm sitting up. I'm sitting up, bro. I'm sitting up. Let's get this shit. This is going to be crazy. Thank you for everybody who's in here, by the way. Any new viewers, welcome. Oh my god, Moon's going to tie it. Oh! No way. Astral recovers. He could pop it up here. He might just need to get one touch. He does. Why didn't he get it? What? He could have just got a touch there. He needs to bump him and then score. He can't score. He gets the bump, but not the goal. Astral doesn't hit it. He doesn't have boost. Moon could go up for this. He's keeping pressure. Grabs the corner boost. Turn around and catch it. Oh, great fucking hit there by Astral. He might have sealed game 2 with that. Maybe. Moon can keep it in the air here. He's got to get a flip reset and put it on target. He gets it. Astral with the save. If he just lets this, if he just fakes this and lets it hit the ground. There we go. Game 2 goes to Astral. Holy shit, it's going to game 3. Who would have thought it would go to game 3 after the first game? Alright, 61% of channel points are on Astral. He is the favor. He is the favored player here to win. He switches to the Dominus after that. Interesting. Maybe he's wanting to do a bit more shit in the air this game. Maybe he's wanting to get a bit more freestyle-y. Who knows? Oh, but Moon's going to get a beautiful power shot right to the bottom right, which is exactly where he needed to place that. Absolutely gorgeous shot by Moon, and he scores first here in Game 3. So here's an interesting fact about this series. I know that's only been 3 games, and it's only 3 games long, but the person, I don't want to put pressure because I know you guys are listening. Maybe you guys turned me down because you don't want to hear my yapping. But the person who scored first in both games went on to win the game. Moon scored first in Game 1. He went on to dominate. Astral scored first in Game 2. He was dominating most of the game and ended up winning. So, just saying, there's been 2 games played. There's been 2 total games completed, and whoever scored first went on to win the game. That's all I'm going to say. I don't want to put pressure on you, Astral or Moon, but it's just a fact. You can't hate me for pointing out the obvious, the fact. Moon gets a bit. He's going to have to wave dash and 50 that. Wow, that was close. Astral almost low-key had a shot there. The flip reset is going to delay the flip and tries to play it right under Astral. Beautiful save by Astral. Beautiful hustle. Astral's not going to go off the wall. He's probably going to go up for this, though. Gets kind of a bad hit there. Alright, Zanes. We're just watching a good finals here. It's the final game. Moon won game 2. Astral bounced back. The favor. The favorite is Astral, and he lost game 1, bounces back in game 2. Now we're in the last game to decide the series. And Astral is going to cut the lead to 1. Yeah, Zanes, I don't know. I'd try to lay off of blaming your teammates all the time. Don't get into that habit, because it'll mess up your progression in the game. I'm not saying your teammates didn't sell you, but try to get in the habit of thinking, yeah, they sold, but how could I make up for their mistakes and get better? That's what I would do. Which is, I'm one to talk. I blame teammates in Siege all the time, but it genuinely is their fault. But I should also be thinking, okay, yeah, my teammates are selling. They're going to do stupid shit. But how can I, make up for it? And how can I be better to where I negate how bad they are? You know what I mean? Like, how do I step up if my team is selling me? How do I step up and win us the game? That's what I'm trying to get into, that mindset on Siege. And I can do it sometimes, but it's hard, bro. It's fucking hard to have that mindset when it just angers you that they're selling, you know what I mean? But let's lock in on this finals. Let's lock in on this shit. It's a 2-goal lead for Moon, who is the game 1 winner. He lost the last game. Just couldn't close it out, but he now has a 4-1 lead. So, both games, the person who scored the first goal eventually went on to have a 4-1 lead. And then they eventually ended up closing out the game. Moon scored first in game 1. He had a 4-1 lead about halfway through the game. Astral scored first in game 2. About 3 minutes in, he has a 4-1 lead. So, this is kind of crazy. This just shows that they're playing very consistent right now. Moon's going to go ahead and go up 5-1. Astral seems to be falling apart, but we are exactly halfway through the game. Anything can happen. If Moon can score 5 goals in the first half, Astral can score 5 in the second half. You never know what can happen. Moon is just, his kickoffs are just tearing Astral up right now. He's literally just winning the kickoff, getting possession, and scoring. He's doing very well right now. He's up by 4 very early into the game. Astral, a bit of a risky challenge there, but maybe he knew that, maybe he just trusted himself. I'd pop this up early all the way to the left if I was you. He should have done that about 2 seconds earlier. He might have had a goal. Gets the demo. He has plenty of time. It's all the way back at his net, though. So it's not that much of a loss for Moon. It actually, if anything, helps him get back on defense with more boost. Anyways. Astral goes, oh, he pops it way up in the air. I'd just demo here. I would just fucking demo and then try to line up a man, not the best. Not the best plan. Kind of just gives up possession. Now he's forced to take it back. So here's the thing. If he keeps doing this where he hits it down the field and then Moon clears it or whatever and gives up possession, it's going to get to a point where he does that 3 or 4 times, and next thing you know, he's wasted 20 seconds doing that. There's a minute and a half left in the game, so if he does that like 2 or 3 more times, he's wasting like almost a third of his time, or a fourth of his time, you know what I mean? So he's got to stop falling into this habit where he is giving up possession and it's getting cleared all the way to his side, and then he has to come back all the way and get it and then shoot it. He needs to just go balls to the walls here and just go for shots. He just needs to get the ball, challenge everything, and just try to get some goals. He's got a minute left. He's got to score, realistically, he's got to score a goal about every 10 to 15 seconds right now. So he's got to manage to score and then just get kickoff goal. Like, he's just got to go for it. He's just got to play fast. Great pop-up right there. Moon's going to get a touch, but he could follow this up if he gets it there. Follows it up too high. Moon goes for a squishy save. This might be a chance to score. Can't get it. He could have tried to play it low there. Yeah, this is not looking good. Astral, hey, no, he might get this. No. Fucking great recovery. Great recovery there by Moon for the save. Wow. That was like such a crazy series. Wow. Wins game 1, game 2 loses, and then bounces back. That's, wow.